Hello, I'm your host today, Mitch Smith, and with Mitch Smith Bible Studies, and I'd like to welcome you all to our YouTube channel. And if you haven't done so already, I ask you to please subscribe to it and share it around and give us a thumbs up, for it helps us to reach out further into others. Hopefully, it'll be a help to them. Today, I'm going to be sharing a vision that I had on July the 24th, is whenever I had this vision of 2021, and it it surprised me. And I've more or less have like dreams down throughout my life and stuff like that, and he's just able me to start releasing them last year of 2020. But seems like I'm getting both dreams and visions. uh, but the thing about it is, every time I go into a vision and come back out of it, it's like I'm nauseated, and my eyes are kind of blurry and kind of dizzy somewhat. Same thing happened with this vision, the 24th of July, 2021 of this year. And this one was a little bit lengthy, for I've seen several things in this one. I can remember uh, doing Bible study and keeping notes down and stuff. And then I took a break, and then I turned on like a program of preaching on there. Just had turned it on, and then I anointed myself and I went to pray as I do daily. And it's like I slipped into some type of a trance. And whenever I did, I could start hearing some type of a murmuring or type of a singing or a humming noise. It was more or less like a humming noise. And that humming noise lasted throughout this whole entire vision. There's times when it got louder, and then it got back a little bit softer again. It's like every time I went from one scene to the next, it's like something was grabbing me, and then the humming would get louder. I mean, it's so instant, and whenever it was like it grabbed me on it, it would jerk me, and every time it would jerk me, it's like I could feel my body jerk. But this humming, it was causing my body or my spirit, I believe it more or less my spirit, to vibrate throughout this whole entire vision. And like a vibrating sensation throughout your body. And every time I would get jerked and grabbed from one scene to the next, it would get louder, and the vibration would get a little bit stronger. But here's what I seen and saw. And keep in mind, I told you at the beginning of this video that I had just turned on a preaching program on TV. And then I started to pray. I remember praying for some healing of my friends that, they're going through some bad times and sickness. And I remember getting their part and praying, and all of a sudden, like I fell in this trance. But here's what I saw, seen and saw. I started hearing that humming noise, and I started feeling like a vibration throughout my body and spirit. Then it was like I I was in a place to where uh, it's like looking at a landscape, and like I was there in it, and the whole field is a whole field full of flowers. Everywhere you would step, or a person would step, there's a whole field full of flowers, and then on beyond that, I could see mountains. And as I was looking and gazing upon it, I was thinking to myself, "Oh, how beautiful this is!" And then all of a sudden, it felt like something grabbed me, and then I heard the humming noise get louder, and then whoosh! I mean, it's just like I was going at a high, rapid rate of speed, right over these field of flowers, right towards that mountain. And I was getting so close to the mountain, I thought I was going to be crashed right into the mountain. But as I got to the mountain, it just like boom, like I went right through it. Just like I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it was like a portal or a doorway or a gate, but I went through it so fast, it was so instant. And then I found myself in another place. Well, the humming noise got a little bit softer. And when I got to this other place, uh, it was like I had a big wall of fire right in front of me. And that's all I could see was this big wall blazing fire. And then all of a sudden, I heard the humming noise get louder, and the vibration throughout my body or spirit get, uh, you know, higher or stronger. And then it's just like something grabbed me and whoosh again. Next thing I know, I'm headed right for that fire, and whoop, I get right up. I go right through it, and it's just so instant. And then here I was right back in another place. And this time I was in a place, and again, this was so beautiful. It had like three golden thrones. And it's like these three golden thrones is like sitting right side by one another. If I was looking at them, they was right beside one another. And the one in the center was just a little bit larger and a little bit wider than these other two. And it looked like they were sitting on like a small stage, a platform. It was white in color, like pearly white. And that way, like if a person was going up to them, they'd have to step off the floor. And that's another thing. The floors, it was like pearly white. And then you'd have to step up once to get to these thrones. And over above these thrones was a bright, beautiful rainbow. This rainbow is bright in colors, has many colors, and it was so bright. And it was like arched way over these three golden thrones. And then all of a sudden, I heard the humming noise get louder again, and then the vibration started to get stronger. And it just right, like I went right through it again, and then instant, bam, I was in another place. And what I saw was like a pyramid. It was like a pyramid made of stone. And I was just there gazing at it, and looking at it. And uh, it, it was just a stone pyramid I was looking at. I wasn't there very long. I didn't get to look at it very long till here the vibration started getting stronger. I started hearing that humming noise get stronger, and then just instantaneously, it's like I was going through some type of a portal. Because every time I do it, I'd get like I was going through it, and I'd see a big white flash, and then boom, I was right there in another place. And after I seen the pyramid, I went through it, and I ended up in another place, and I could see this like spiral type golden ladder or stairway. And it was just spiraled, and it was going up, but you could see like they had a platform up top. And about the center, or there was a little bit lower center, I see this figure of a man. I mean, it was at like a distance. And this figure of a man, I could tell he had like, hair, and he had like a beard, mustache. The beard kind of came down a little bit lower, and he had on a white garment. And I could see that he's carrying like a rod or staff in his right hand. But he's walking up this spiral ladder or stairway, going up towards that platform. And then again, I heard the loud humming noise, get louder, and then the vibrating body or my spirit started getting stronger, and then again, whoosh, right to another place. I see the white flash, and then just instantaneously right to another place. And this last place that I seen, as I was looking up, I seen this gold color cube. It was large and big in size, and it was putting off some type of light. It was gold in color. It was like it's made of gold, golden color. It's like a large cube, and it was spinning. And this is how I know it had 12 doors. You had 3 on each side, and the doors is kind of circular, and they look like I don't know, like pearls upon a necklace or something. It's like, white circles upon it's like doors. It was doors. I know for some reason I know it was doors. And up above each one of these doors, there's some writing. Maybe it was the name of a door or name of somebody, but there's writing, and it wasn't in English. It was ancient writing, all I can say. But it had like a name or writing above each door, and there was 3 doors to each side. So if there's three doors each side of a cube, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 times one, that's 12. It had 12 doors, but 3 on each side of this cube, and it was spinning, and it was slowly coming down as it was spinning, and then all of a sudden, I heard the loud humming noise start back up, and I felt the vibrations, then I seen the white flash, it just boom. It's like I was right back to myself. And here's one of the strangest parts. Whenever I come back to, my body felt like it was weak. Because I was just like in shock. So I said, man, what just happened? And what did I just see? What is going on? And, but my body was kind of weak. My spirit was kind of uplifted, but my body was weak. And I had to take off my glasses and rub my, because my vision was a little bit blurry. I mean, it's just like when you first, it's just like you got blurred vision. My eyes are just trying to get adjusted back, and I was nauseated, kind of sick to my stomach, and I was kind of lightheaded or dizzy. And then as I started, healing from that or recuperating from it, I looked at TV and I got to noticing something. If you remember at the beginning of this video, I told you that I just had to put that video program on of the preaching. It was halfway through it already. And so I know there in that place, the time is different. It's either where it was I was seeing and going or whatever it was. I know the time was different, and it was either slowed or there's no time. Because when I got back to my senses, it was like the TV program was preaching I just put on, it was already halfway through it. And I'd watched none of it. But I just want to share this with you all. And I hope you all get something out of it. And feel free to give your all's thoughts, opinions, or your interpretations. And you can feel free to get a hold of us through Facebook, Twitter, or here on YouTube, or you can email me at info.mitchsmithbiblestudies@gmail.com. Remember to pray and pray daily, and give the good Lord God the praise and glory He so rightly deserves. Remember to give Him thanks for sending His Son, Jesus Christ, into this world. Give Him thanks for leaving the Holy Spirit here for us as a comforter and guide. Remember to pray and pray daily, and for others. I want to say God bless to you all and your all's families, and be safe.